Okay, yep, another video, and I'm gonna try to keep this one a little short. And once again, I'm not showing my identity because I have a business to run. At the moment, I'm not ready to reveal my identity. I have to be anonymous. Hell, call me Bruce Wayne, Batman, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, but I have my reasons. Maybe one day I'll reveal myself, but it's not right now. Anyway, I wanted to talk about, I guess, on a personal thing, why. How can I say? Why I'm true force loneliness and why when it comes to romance, my life has been fucked up for a while. I mean, once in a while I'll meet somebody here and there, but it seems way too more difficult than it needs to be. Okay, if I'm not making sense, basically I wanted to talk about, you know, I'm single. I have, I haven't for a while been successful in dating. And no, I don't look like the fucking elephant man. But no offense, but it's just I haven't been successful in dating because I think dating, as I said in another video, like my Valentine's thing, is dating is such a complete pile of shit nowadays. A lot of women are just so picky, 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 picky. And it's but not just one thing in my life. Another thing is like I've noticed that society, how can I say? I'll be honest, I'm a short guy myself, and society will sometimes judge you, like, oh, you're short, you're not fucking important. What you say doesn't have to matter, especially when it comes to the dating scene. Like, oh, you're a short guy. I'm not gonna give you a fucking chance. I'm gonna just judge you in 2 fucking seconds and not give you a chance. And then, really burns you up. Sometimes I see this goddamn dating ads. And it'd be written by a girl who's only 5'1", 5'0", yet she'll want a 7 foot, 6 foot, fucking 6 foot 4 inch giant. I mean, what the fuck is that shit? Do we short guys have a chance at all? You would think, someone who at that height, would give a short, maybe a guy 6 inches taller than her, but no, these 5 feet, 1 inch woman. They want somebody who's 6 fucking 4. I don't know. Maybe they like looking at his dick all day long. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, have your head right next to his dick. Anyway, I got off target. It's just all these little things here and there. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I am a friendly guy. When someone's friendly to me, I'll be friendly to them. And most of the time I go out in my neighborhood or wherever, and I usually get along with most people. I'll be honest, I don't really ramble like this, in front of people. It's kind of a private matter, but in a way, there are times I keep to myself. I don't go out that much because, thanks to society, thanks to the fucking asshole media, you know, thanks to the asshole media saying that that ideal man has to look like Brad Pitt and be 6 fucking 4 taller and have hair on his head and be rich as fucking Donald Trump. Thanks to society saying that's the ideal man, and then a woman saying like, "Oh, that's the woman we want," or even men saying like, "Well, that's what a real man is." Sometimes I don't even fucking go out. Sometimes I don't even want to be fucking seen, and I don't even go out and ask women out. Why? Why? Why should I? I have no incentive to try, thanks to this attitude of women. But the thing is, like, society, all of society in a way, one way or another, society, the media, they are responsible for putting me in this place. They are responsible for putting me in this dark place, this true forced loneliness. I blame them. It's a goddamn fault because of what the media prints on TV. Like you see those shows like Millionaire Matchmaker or MTV's Next or, you know, any other dating show. The woman's picky, 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 picky. It's just like as a guy, like it's just, it gives you incentive not to try. I mean, as a guy, when you see how women are picky, 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 picky about fucking everything, you just get the attitude like, well, why should I even try? I mean, if women are going to be so goddamn shallow and superficial and judgmental, why should I even fucking try? For real. It's just, you know, like I said, these kind of videos I'm making right now, it's sort of like I'm rambling. I'll have to get better at it, more, how can I say, more detail oriented. But the thing is, society made me this, particularly the feminist, society, the feminist like woman on the fucking pedestals, putting men down, being picky, 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 making men feel like shit, making men feel small. Like, oh, you're short, you're bald, you don't look like Brad Pitt, you're not a real fucking man. I blame those women too. There was a reason for my dark outlook. So, and I'll talk more and more about this. But not all women. Some women are cool, but it's just how can I say? It's the more shallow aspects of society. It's the more shallow aspects of the woman out there, the superficial, judgmental woman and society that just. And I know not all of society is like this. I know. I mean, there's a lot of good society out there. There's some good people out there, but it's just the negative ones that really sometimes put me in a dark corner. So you know what? I just have to say this to them, to all you people who have put me in that dark corner, to all that society has put me in a dark corner. Here's a message for you: go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. So hey, I got that out of the way, because you know what? That's how I feel. You fucked with my emotions, you fucked with my feelings. So you know what? Why don't you go fuck yourself, you low-life pile of shit? Anyways, like I said, I'm just kind of rambling. So it's the negative aspects of society that put me here in this dark corner, this foul mood. Fortunately, there are good people out there. There are parts of society which is good, but when it comes to the media, like the media image saying like, oh, you gotta be tall and gorgeous and have hair on your fucking head, it just really can fuck one's mind up. And I know this happens to women too. I mean, I feel for overweight woman. I mean, I feel for any woman who's overweight, and and not to be unkind, but maybe not the most. She doesn't look like Marilyn Monroe. Um, and I feel bad, that society has fucked them over too. So you know what? We might live in the 21st century. We might not live in the Roman Empire anymore. Might not live in the Middle Ages where like people were beheaded and tortured on Iron Maidens and racks. But and of course, we're not in the World War. We don't have to fight Nazis. But we still got a long way to go. We really, really got a long way to go. I mean, it seems like that nowadays, too many people think being impolite is actually a good thing, or it's a game, or whatever. Anyway, I've kind of rambled on for a while. I think I'm just gonna throw my end this, and that's my 2 cents on how I feel at the moment. And thanks for listening, for what it's worth.